Ladies and gentlemen, dear trader friends, welcome to another video. It's been a roller coaster, I have to tell you, my friends. Yesterday, the chart, the account, my $230,000 account has not been looking good, but I managed to get out of the dilemma, and like round about 24 hours passed now. And as you guys know, if you watched yesterday's video, you can see I have been accumulating a drawdown, a running loss of $32,000 that you can see right now. I even made a screenshot where this position, like stacked positions, were running in the negative for $32,000 in the negative. And I have been managing to close all of these positions into a profit of round about $6,300. I'm gonna show you exactly how much it turned into a profit. I'm gonna show you the history of my account. So here, if I double click on the top left, bottom left, you can see my balance right now, as of right now, is $229,000. So we are back in the game, and there is no open positions running anymore. Also, if I will click on account history, you can see all the trades that I've been doing. And if I right click, I can show you all of my history. So here, if you see all of the history of this account, where I actually started to trade on, there you go. I started to trade with $127,000 in this account, and I made a profit of $85,000. But yesterday there was a running loss of $32,000, and I managed to close those positions, and I can show you the history for today. So let me show you the history for today. This is for today. So these positions were open yesterday, and they were running $32,000 in the negative, and right now are closed. So I closed the positions, and I closed them all in a profit, overall profit of $6,000, $383. So yeah, that's a trader's lifestyle, I have to say. And if you are dealing with emotion, like, you will deal with emotions a lot in trading, and the most professional and profitable traders out there, ladies and gentlemen, are traders who are emotionally stable, first of all. Also, what do I can tell you about these trades? What is a learning? Because usually I don't accumulate those large numbers in the negative, because it just feels bad. Like, if you have a big account running and you have big positions running in the minus, you start getting uncomfortable. You start making more mistakes. You start to get nervous, right? So you don't want to have those feelings. You want to avoid those feelings. You want to protect yourself from those feelings. So how can you do that? You can do that strategically and technically if you are trading. So my learning from this special trades that I took, that actually made me go into the heavy running negative of $32,000, my learning was I should have protected my account, as I usually do, but this time I didn't, with a hedge position, with a counter position, or a stop loss. I don't use stop losses, but I use counter positions. So I didn't have a counter position set because, like, I don't know, the position was quite small and I already cut the position in half. So I was quite confident, like, that nothing can go wrong. And this carelessness, this overconfidence, the market will test you. ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter if you are trading on a prop trading account or if you trade on your own account. It doesn't matter if you trade on a demo account or a real money account. The market will test you over and over. They will test you if you actually have mastered the craft of risk management. And it doesn't really matter what kind of strategy you are using. You can have the best strategy in the world. You will be not profitable if you can't stick to risk management with your strategy. You need to learn how to manage your risk using your strategy. It doesn't matter which you are using, like what kind of strategy you are using or where you did learn the strategy. So if you are somebody who already has a strategy in place, well, you have to also ask yourself, did I also learn properly how to protect my account and manage my risk properly with that particular strategy that I'm using? Because if you don't, sooner or later, you will get wiped out. And most probably, you will get wiped out sooner than later. So this is just my recommendation for all of you who are striving to get professional at the craft of trading, because yes, it can provide, it can give you the freedom we all want, but it's also not easy. You have to learn strategy and you have to learn how to manage risk with your strategy, and it takes time, it takes a lot of practice, because there's multiple, like gazillions of scenarios the market can push you through, and you need to learn how to protect yourself in all of these scenarios. All right, so this is my learning, and this is what I can give you back as a learning, so you can learn from my mistake. Because yes, it turned out good, but I already have blown accounts in the past, and I don't want, like, nobody wants to blow accounts regularly, right? You don't want to make this as a habit to blow accounts. Every trader that is profitable in his career has been blowing accounts, 1, 2, 3, maybe more accounts, in order to learn from his mistakes. Everyone has did those mistakes. Like, I can assure you, I know a lot of professionals, but everyone has blown accounts, and it's okay. I have been blowing small accounts. I have been blowing big accounts, 40,000 euro accounts I have been blown. But in the end, it is all worth it, because in the end, we have a big account running, and I'm very happy to actually, that I can say to myself, I'm very self-confident with the strategy I'm using. My students are also very confident using it. And at the same time, I know how to manage risk with this strategy that I'm using, and I can also teach it. So as a former teacher, from a teacher to a trader, I can proudly say that my system is working, and I'm very proud that even those situations where it gets really challenging, like something happens that you didn't even expect. They said that the move we had over the past days and weeks, it didn't occur for the last 10 years. So sometimes those things happen, and you have to protect yourself and learn how to manage your risk. Even if you have to prepare yourself for the worst case scenario, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you should treat your account if you don't want to blow it. If you want to trade consistently and make profit on one account over months and years, then you have to know how to protect yourself in front of a worst case scenario. All right? And you have to treat every day as if the worst case scenario could happen right now, today, in 2 hours. What would you do in order to protect yourself against that scenario? So this is what I can teach you and what I can give you as a nugget so you can take away something from this video. Other than that, I'm pretty happy. I've been also pretty chill. Well, if you watch my video from yesterday, no, I wasn't, but I managed to get out of this because I traded the situation that I was in very cold-blooded, technical. I traded it very technical with the strategy, and it all worked out. If you want to know, let's go into the technicals right now, right? So for all the traders out there, so this was the gold trade, and I've been shorting at this high right here, and then it rallied up because of the news that we had. So I opened up another position right here, and I had a drawdown of around about $32,000, maybe even a little more at max on this $230,000 account. But I also had my targets in place. So you don't let the position just run mindlessly, like randomly, and you're going to close randomly. If you are trading professionally, you never do something randomly. You don't believe in something will happen. I don't believe it's gonna go down. I just look at the technicals, and my technicals will tell me, yes, there's a high chance of it going down, and there's a high chance to go into my target zone. I need to determine where is my target zones, right? And my target zones were the 23 Fibonacci aligning with these resistance, with these support levels. So these were my target zones, and if you watch my video from yesterday, you can also see it. This was one of my target zones, and we also had this as a target zone, and this was aligning with the 38 Fibonacci. So I waited for this move, and some hours ago I got a signal on my smartphone while I was outside doing other business stuff. You know, guys, trading is not the only thing we make money with. I'm living on the island of Cyprus, so I have to build my business, right? But I have been notified on my smartphone that there is a red dot, orange dot, which is called, the indicator is called Victor. It pops up on my smartphone. I take a look. I look. Yes, it hit my target zone. I close the positions. So this is pretty straightforward how I traded this. But there's no random action I took. I exactly knew roundabout where I want to close my positions and how long I want to let them run. And on the other hand, I react upon it. Even if I'm outside, I need some system in place. So we have set up notifications. If I have my computer running, I have set up notifications on my smartphone also. So I get notified if something crucial in the market happens, and then I just react upon it, right? So the system is in place. The target zones are in place. I don't close positions randomly. I know what I'm doing. And this is the main thing why people are losing in these markets. They don't know what they are doing. They are relying on information from the outside. They are relying on resources from the outside, from YouTube, some forums, some channels, some guy, the neighbor. You will never become a profitable, self-sufficient, consistently profitable, and you will never trade for a living if you rely on information, on signal groups, if you rely on some educators. Yes, I'm an educator too, but you should just learn what is taught and then apply it yourself. If you want to take this, if you want to make a living with trading, you have to treat it as a business. And yes, I'm not spending the whole day in front of it. I'm spending half an hour. And people can learn my strategy and only spend 10 minutes a day in order to become profitable, in order to manage the trading positions, and everybody can do it who is even working full time. But you need to take this seriously. Like, if you won't, especially in the beginning, if you start to educate yourself, so many people start to educate themselves and they are watching the videos as if it is Netflix. This is not a Netflix show. Like, if you want to educate yourself, you need to stretch yourself. You need to make notes. You need to understand what is said. Like, it doesn't matter if I sound cool in the videos. It's all about you understanding it. It's all about you applying the information that is said so you know what you are doing in the end. And then, yes, you can apply the strategy to trade stocks, to trade crypto, to trade Forex, to trade gold, to trade silver. This was gold that I have been trading. But it won't work if you won't stick like to some discipline. You need to develop discipline, guys. A lot of people are also saying it's about mindset. Trading is about having the right mindset. Yes, you need to develop a right mindset. And yes, we have tools that also will challenge you to be more disciplined, but you need to develop that discipline first, because most people, they are not disciplined at all. They are like dreaming about, yes, I want to wake up regularly at 7 a.m. I want to go to the gym 4 times a week. And they are not doing it. Well, it's the same thing. But if the market will tell you, hey, there's some action going on, you cannot just say, I will do it tomorrow. No. The market dictates and you have to react to it. This is how you get how you can become a professional trader nowadays. Like, you can only react upon the information that is presented. The market will tell you what's going on. You're a trader. We are not Nostradamus. We don't have a crystal ball. We cannot look in the future and what's going to happen. We don't know. We are just traders. It's also a false belief a lot of people have. Like, Putin is shaking hands with Xi Jinping, giant Chinese government, with the Russian government, and suddenly some big huge spike in the markets happens. It's because they shake hands, but you don't know what's going on behind the curtains. We all don't know. I don't know. We are just reacting upon the information that is presented. But you need strategy for that. This is not random. So you can learn our strategy, but you can also learn another strategy. You have to find your own strategy that's suitable for you. But in the end, it all comes down about you being disciplined, having the right mindset, being emotional stable, guys, having the right strategy that suits you, suits your personality, and knowing how to manage your risk using your strategy. So that's basically all. I've been talking a lot there. But yeah, guys, this was basically it. I have no more trades running. As you can see, this is my account. We are live. This is running. This is not some screenshot. We are still live in the markets, but I closed everything. And I'm very happy about that, to turn the $32,000 drawdown into a whooping $6,000 profit. Right now, the balance is here, $229,000. You can also check out the history of the whole account in the description. Other than that, guys, I have nothing more to say. See you in the next video. This was Investor Alex, and I wish you happy trading. But no financial advice.